Bitters, any of numerous aromatized and often alcoholic liquids containing bitter substances, chiefly alkaloids, glycosides, or complexes, used as tonics, liqueurs, appetizers, digestives, flavorings, and ingredients to add tang or smoothness to alcoholic drinks. Bitters are prepared according to secret recipes by several manufacturers using bitter herbs, leaves, fruits, seeds, or roots, and sometimes alcohol or sugar. The taste is imparted by substances such as orange peel, gentian root, rhubarb root, hop flowers, quassia wood chips, cascarilla, cinchona bark, and quinine. The aroma is provided by juniper, cinnamon, caraway, anise, nutmeg, chamomile, cloves, and other flavoring agents. Bitters are usually named according to the ingredient giving the predominant flavor, such as orange bitters and peach bitters. The alcoholic strength varies but is generally about 40% by volume. Drinkers have been adding bitters, alcohol infused with herbs, spices, and botanicals, to their booze since the 18th century. While today's bitters are prized for cutting a drink's sweetness and balancing its flavor and aroma, during the 19th century, the booze enhancers also claimed to cure everything from malaria to indigestion. These little potions tasted so unpleasant that drinkers assumed they just had to be healthy. During the Civil War, the Union Army fueled the bitters mania, purchasing whole train cars of Hostetter's celebrated stomach bitters. The Pennsylvania-made elixir billed itself as a positive protective against the fatal maladies of the southern swamps, and the poisonous tendency of the impure rivers and bayous. Union officers called it the soldier's safeguard. Although its medicinal effects were likely nil, the 94-proof potency did help to steel nerves, and demand for these booster shots continued to soar after the war. The botanical ingredients used in preparing bitters have historically consisted of aromatic herbs, bark, roots, and/or fruit for their flavor and medicinal properties. Some of the more common ingredients are cascarilla, cassia, gentian, orange peel, and cinchona bark. By the 19th century, the British practice of adding herbal bitters, used as preventive medicines, to canary wine had become immensely popular in the former American colonies. By 1806, American publications referenced the popularity of a new preparation termed cocktail, which was described as a combination of a stimulating liquor, composed of spirits of any kind, sugar, water, and bitters. Of the commercial aromatic bitters that would emerge from this period, perhaps the most well-known is Angostura Bitters. In spite of its name, the preparation contains no medicinal bark from the Angostura tree. Instead, it is named after the town of Angostura, today's Ciudad Bolívar, in Venezuela. In 1824, German physician Dr. Johann Gottlieb Benjamin Siegert compounded a cure for seasickness and stomach maladies, among other medicinal uses. Dr. Siegert subsequently formed the House of Angostura to sell the bitters to sailors. Another renowned aromatic bitters with 19th-century roots are Peychaud's bitters, which were originally developed by apothecary Antoine Amédée Peychaud in New Orleans, Louisiana, and is most commonly associated with the Sazerac cocktail. A broadly popular style of bitters that emerged from the period is orange bitters, the flavor of which ranges from dryly aromatic to fruity, and is most commonly made from the rinds of Seville oranges and various spices. Orange bitters are commonly called for in older cocktail recipes. An early recipe for such bitters can be found in the English and Australian cookery book, Make Your Own Bitters, as follows, and we can vouch for their superiority. 1 ounce and a half of gentian root, 1 ounce and a half of lemon peel, 1 ounce and a half of orange peel. Steep these ingredients for about a month in a quart of sherry, and then strain and bottle for use. Bitters are a fine stomachic, but they must be used with caution. Bitters prepared from the tree bark containing the antimalarial quinine were occasionally included in historical cocktail recipes, which served to mask the intensely bitter flavor of this medicine. Trace quantities of quinine are still included as a flavoring in tonic water, which is used today mostly in drinks with gin. Pioneering mixologist Jerry Thomas was largely responsible for an increase in the popularity of bitters in the United States when he released How to Mix Drinks, or the Bon Vivant's Companion, in 1862.